Hey everybody, FunshineX here. Welcome back to another episode of Create Astral. I forgot what pack I was playing for a second there. Hey, I got a lot done in between episodes here. Figured out a lot of stuff. Hopefully don't make a fool of myself this time. First things first, we need to find dripstone. Check that is done. Look at all this dripstone we have. Over a stack of it. To do that, we needed some calcite. And you just bring that on over here. And I've got a little water pump into an infinite source of water, and then pumping into a dripper here. Whatever, put that on there. It's going to drip on it. There you go. You get dripstone. So that was really easy to do. Much easier than trying to find a dripstone cave or something like that. So that's dripstone. Then the other thing, well, let's go in here a little bit first. I added a new, I finished this guy. So crude kelp comes in there, and I've got a crude storage unit with a funnel here just to group it up, because this washer, I guess it's a smoker, can do multiples at a time, but if you just go by a belt, it'll only put one on here and then wait to the next one and the next one. So it's better to have like a buffer here to collect a bunch, and then if like 30 appear, then it'll put 30 right there. Although my farm's not big enough, it usually only gets to like 3 or 4 when this guy cycles. But that gets into dried kelp. Dried kelp puts on the belt here. This thing stamps it down, and you can see we've got 288 blocks of dried kelp block. That was enough to finish this quest, which gives us a good amount of stuff. Pretty happy about that. Yeah, we can use that in any furnace or anything we need to burn really easily. Over here, this is my rose gold machine. So all the power's down there. I put all they're all in water mills. We're gonna replace that all with boilers and a big, huge steam engine soon, as soon as we get to the moon. But yeah, so you put copper on this side, you put gold on this side. It's gonna immediately spit it out into a seared melter, which I'm powering with dried kelp, and melt those down. Then I've got pumps on either side to put it into a cauldron. The cauldron, I guess the basin, sorry. The basin has a little filter here that I've clicked on with a bucket of rose gold once I created the first one, and that forces it to keep the same ratio of gold to copper. So it won't actually fill up like all your copper in here and not have any room for gold. It will limit it to be exactly, I guess 1 millibucket to 1 millibucket, the perfect ratio. Then I've got a little mixer that comes down whenever we get that in there, and it will make rose gold. This fluid filter, you can't see anything on there. It's kind of unfortunate it doesn't render, but there is another bucket of rose gold clicked on there, so that only pulls rose gold out. And with that, and it's putting it into a fluid tank. I've also put it right into a spout because we need that. But then if it's in the tank and the spout is empty, you can just use a seared faucet to drain it into there. That works fine. You don't need another whole setup with a pump and everything. But yeah, so this will drip down on there. It's kind of hard to see like the recipes, like what all requires this. Because if you look at this, there's nothing that says spout, right? Like nothing on here says that we need this rose gold. But the actual thing we needed to make were these electron tubes. And you can see that takes molten rose gold on a polished rose quartz to make an electron tube. So now we have those. We can make a whole bunch of stuff. Capacitors. Okay, that's interesting. But our brass tunnels, we don't have brass yet. Train stuff. The smart fluid pipe will be much easier to craft once we have brass. The old recipe, there's another recipe that's a lot harder. Yeah, most of this is going to take brass. Nixie tubes, those are fun. Display board, I think that's one of the things it wants us to make. Yeah. Oh, adjustable chain gear shafts, we can tier stuff up, but yeah, most of it all takes brass. So, and well, this doesn't. This is what we're going to need to get to the moon. We've got to get one of these, then we've got to pour copper on it, then stamp or deploy a wire onto it, and then stamp it. in a process that we've got to do 12 times per each tube to get to a chip. So that is what we're going to be working on today near the end of the episode. Let's go ahead and collect a few rewards. Yeah, we need to do these chips. How many do we need of this for what we're going for? Can I have a U on something? There we go. Our navigation mechanism. Okay. So we need to get an electrolyzer, and that just takes 1. And that looks like all we need. So we just need to make 1 chip. So we're going to automate this whole thing and then end up only making 1 chip out of it. Yeah. Okay. We might need one of these too to open up the portal to the moon. You don't do a rocket. For some reason, we don't fly in a rocket to the moon. And it's not technically the moon. It's a moon because it doesn't look anything like our moon. And there's weird sky and atmosphere. Anyway. Yeah, so we're going to need 2 of the redstone chips. And we will make those in a second. Over on this side, this is kind of a lot bigger machine than it needed to be. But this is how I'm getting my copper casings. I can take... Let's just go get an andesite casing and sleep here. Here, quicker bed is up here. A lot of these conveyor belt contraptions need to go through the system like multiple times. And that was much easier when we had what was it called? The IO mod, where we were taking things out, putting them back at the beginning. Anyway. Oh, I've got andesite casings right here. Oh, gosh. Anyway, we need to sleep. Yeah, so this is... I've kind of got like a little circular belt system where I can just take these and just kind of deploy them right here. Or I could just actually put them in here. And they'll be shoved out one at a time, but the ones coming in here take priority. You can see they go in before this one will, which is kind of good. That means the ones that are already going a roundabout will, it won't let more onto the system while that's happening. Yeah, so it functions with about 8 at a time based on this size, and these ones are putting rubber balls and copper sheets on there, and you can see I'm kind of out of those, but there's a bunch in their fingers. This is it's basically acting as a hopper. And then this is a andesite funnel, but because this inventory can only hold copper casings, it lets the normal ones right by, and will only pull them in when they're the full one. So we've almost processed them all. Let's see if we can get through the whole thing without running out of them. These ones, how many times are they going through the system? So they have to go 3 times each. And it does look like we ran out of rubber. Let's go get some more rubber and more copper sheets. Didn't have any copper sheets. We're gonna need a lot of copper casings, so. Copper. Oh, you guys should all be in here. Just put a few things away. I don't know what these flowers are for. Why did it give me rose bushes? They're just... I don't have space for these. Yeah, rubber's in the other thing. Can't wait till we can speed these up to full speed, because they're so slow. Rubber's in this machine. Actually, might as well like get like 3 stacks because this thing's like overflowing anyway. Just throw that in there. Gonna take what you have and give you the rest. Thank you. But yeah, these are perfectly fine to sit on this thing. That nothing bad happens if we run out. It's just gonna... Entities sitting here. And now they're getting finished. Oh, we might actually finish. No, we've got a few more coming on the line. Boop. Oh, we were so close. Just that lone little one. Once it's started the system, it's like, you gotta finish it, right? It's like half an item. It's not really either the old item or the new item. It's like undergoing a metamorphosis. Yeah, so we now have tons of copper casings. They're gonna be useful for a multi-block that we're gonna make. Maybe next episode, I don't know, depends. Call this electrolyzer. Oh yeah, we're also going to turn them into machine frames, but yeah, fun times. Okay, the last one. There we go. So we put 16 in there. I took one out before it finished, and we're good. So that's the that's kind of the setup I've got for going roundabout and roundabout. I know you can also put them on like a ejector that kind of like throws the item back to the start. I might experiment with that a little bit. Oops, you guys are in the wrong chest. Cool, but I got 42 of those. Let's go down and let's play with our machine. Where? Oh no, it's downstairs in the mine. So we were really close, guys. There was only one thing that we did not have, and it's, again, non-intuitive. But I found out why our machine was just spinning around randomly. And I don't know why this setting isn't default, but if you hold a wrench and mouse over this, it says that this lock rotation. Well, it was in this other mode called always face forward toward motion. And as this thing was like spinning, it was like rotating the thing wherever. So if we just scroll wheel while facing this back to lock rotation, then it will lock. So I already sent it on its way once. And it goes right through water. Had no problem going through water. These holes are me. And I put the torches down. But that's how far it got on one piece of coal. That is a long way for one piece of coal to do all this. So let's go ahead and send it the other way. But the only problem is it doesn't lay torches down. That's not an easy feat, actually. There's quite a complex setup to try and get it to lay torches down every, like, 20 blocks or so. It'll just want to deploy them over and over again. What are we going to do? Let's see. Oh, I was going to take stuff out of here because this will fill up. Oh, we need to keep those and like a stack of cobble. Because you can see it actually laid down the cobble when it went across this pit, which it needed to do. Then we need to take a few rails out of this. Just put them like that. And that's good to go. I brought this seat down, but I forgot some glue, so I don't think it's going to attach to it. So I was going to like write it. But that's okay. Let's go ahead and, yeah, we'll turn this on, which turns it actually into a contraption. And then, oh, we need a piece of coal. Is that coal on the ground over here? Yeah. All right. I'm just going to give it one. Oops. Lock rotation still good. Put there, and now it will go. So it'll dig through pretty much anything. Let's check our mini map, make sure we're not gonna like dig through anything. No, there's nothing here. If a creeper explodes, it will kill this whole machine, so you have to watch that. Technically, it's attached to the minecart, so the creeper would have to blow up the minecart. But yeah, I can just kind of follow behind it, putting torches down, and just mining up the stuff that it reveals and doesn't grab. And it's just gonna go. I don't need to do anything to it. You can see what's in the barrel, but you can't access it while it's a driving machine. So you kind of just have to wait for it to run out of gas. Or you can wrench it, right? You can just right click on the furnace. You can see it's picked up quite a bit of copper, but not much else. But this machine will technically fly. If it goes through like a ravine, it will just kind of like build a path and fly over it. And what's cool is we could put like a drill like here that would clean up after it, and so then it truly would be a flying contraption. It would lay down track underneath it, but then clean up after itself. I think that would be really cool. Hey, thank you for this tin. Here it goes. It's gonna do some flying. Let's see if it does it. What? Oh, something's shooting me. Ah! Skeleton did a little bit of damage to me. I think my armor just broke. Yeah, my pants just broke. There it goes, just through this setup here. I should probably put some torches down around here. Where'd you go? There you are. Bam! You're a bad shot. I killed you without getting hit. Anything in here? Yeah, we haven't opened these yet. Nothing good. Let's check down here. Hey, that's not bad. I'll take it. A saddle? Cool. Well, that's sand and gravel. That's not bad. I don't really need a stone cutter. I'm gonna get out of this thing. Okay, where did my machine go? It's on the loose. That's why I only gave it one coal, because I'm a little bit nervous, like where it'll end up. And it'll do this where it gets into a cave and then mobs will spawn, and yeah, this could be bad. Oh, what's this? Crimsite. You can turn that into iron. That's cool. Is it done yet? Still really only found copper. I think it would have found tin back here, right? Didn't it drive right through this piece? Or just barely missed it. But yeah, we could expand this thing to make it like a 9x9 drill on the front and just like go nuts. Obviously, it's what it's gonna do is just stone, but and it's just still going. Oh, we're gonna dig into another one of the. They're called Terraria rooms from the Terraria game. These little square bases that we've kind of found in the middle of the caves. I want to try and get in here as soon as it opens up a hole and light this up. Or we can just go over top of it. Looks like we're going over top of it. I can't tell if it's above us or below us. I figured it would have stopped by now. Oh, I wonder if it mined some coal and just fed the coal into there, because it's gone a long time. It shouldn't have still been going. And I'm not sure the barrel's accurate anymore. It doesn't seem to be updating. Well, no, the rails are. But I think there'd be a lot more cobble in there than what's showing. Just showing one row. Okay, I'm gonna go Let's just go and break it. Oh yeah, it's okay. Did I get the contraption? Yes. Okay. Let me grab the stuff that's not cobble. I don't really care about cobble, but the other stuff I do. Okay. Everything else is cobble. All right, we'll make the long journey back here. It must have been self-feeding coal into it, because this was a lot further than the test run I did. Which makes me a little bit nervous, because that means if I just let it go, it could, like, go halfway around the world. Should be scary. Grab some iron here. Always need more iron. I was thinking those iron nuggets that we're getting from washing gravel, that's it, would give us enough iron, but I'm going through those so fast. Okay, so we can go ahead and turn this off and put this back down and look in here. Okay, it looks like it was getting some coal, and it filled up its buffer completely. So we need to put more, glue more barrels on here. And then somehow find a way to dump the cobble. I think we can do that once we get brass, because we can have a funnel here with a filter, and then it will just kind of like poop out cobble as it goes. But yeah, that's our bore machine. It's working. I guess right now its main use is just to get a ton of blocks. We got a few pieces. Is it nighttime? It is nighttime. Let's go sleep. Okay, we're gonna run out of inventory space here. I got a lot of backlog here of stuff I gotta process too. I just have a random chest here to throw some of this crap in until I sort it later. Okay. So let's take a look at a quest line here. Any other quests we need to get rewards from? No. So we want to take these electron tubes that we've been getting and turn them into redstone chips. And again, that process is going to be across a belt system, but we're going to need a spout, a deployer, and a presser. Which of those do I have? I know I have deployers. I think we're out of spouts. So that's copper casing and dried kelp. That's easy to make. I like how that recipe, that seems way easy. Okay. And then we need a, what's the hammering one called? Press, mechanical press, yeah. Shaft, andesite, block of iron. Okay, so that's our main three things there. Then we need all the typical stuff. We'll need some shafts, some gears, some gear boxes. Probably need more of those. The mechanical belts, probably some tunnels. We'll need our little chests so we can set it up like our other one. I'm going to need then some way to pipe copper in there. So I will need a melter. Got a melter there, which needs a heater to go along with it. So heater should be like that. Need a little bit of copper. Probably a tank. I think I have tanks. Yeah, I got a tank to hold the copper in. And the spout, maybe need one of those. Okay, so I want to start using this toolbox here. So if we put the toolbox down and then put some stuff in it, like all these things that we just kind of need all the time. What else? Probably these guys here. Then I can just hold like a button. What is the button? I think I've messed with it. We gotta figure it out. Keybinds. We're looking for and create the toolbox. Access nearby toolboxes is G. So if I hit G, and then I can get into the toolbox as long as it's close by, and I say, hey, I need some cogwheels, and we'll just pull them out of there. And then it will store them in there, so I can just put them back. How do I put them back? Return items. There we go. So then all your items get returned, nice and cleaned, and I don't have to go looking through chests all the time to find all this stuff. So I use those a lot as well. We are short on gearboxes, so let's make... You don't need to be in here either. Go in there. Okay, so if I want to make some bronze, it's copper and tin. 1 to 1. And I need my coin cast to make small. Let's bring a bunch of these too. I'll probably need more stuff. But, oh, I need water wheels to power the whole thing. Gotta get used to how this works, but eventually it's gonna be a lot faster. Yeah, I love that. And then I think I just pick it up with the shift right, click, break it. I don't know. Yep, break it. Cool deal. Really cool. You're all done. Nice. Oh, don't hammer my tool. So we need to go take you out, put you in. Cover tin. Make me some... Oh, that not work that way? Oh, I gotta have actual ingots. Okay. Well, fine. There we go. All right, that should be making these small gears. Just verify real quick. There we go. Cool. All right, so I guess we got room like right here to make this process. So we'll set down our toolbox. Nice. All right, so the first thing, we will just get our main, oops, I guess, okay. Does that put the other ones back? Oh, it does, it just kind of switches off. So let's go from here to here, sounds good. There, there, okay. And then again, it was a spout. There. Is that the direction I want to go? Yeah, that's fine. And then it was a deploy and then a stamp. Okay. And I'm going to extend this just by 1 by going like that. Okay. Then how did I have this? It's hard to get these in the right place. So this goes on right before that. Get used to, I'm like, where are my items? Okay, so belt. Connecting that. Oops. There we go. And that one's gonna have my thing coming right out here. I need just a block, but you'll do. Okay, and then a funnel. All right, and that's gonna be an output one. That'll go in there. Then it'll come through here. It'll get dripped on. It'll get deployed on. It'll get stamped, and then it will come back this way. Yeah, this is kind of the weird one where you need it to be. You can go back one. Like this, so that you can put a gearbox right here. Oops. And that'll make them both go the right direction. Okay, and then this one needs to go all the way from here. Oops. There we go. Okay, so that's my circular thing. Makes it really easy. Let me go get some more small cogs so we can make some more gearboxes. This factory's starting to fill up. I like it. Oh, and I need to actually craft them in the craft table over here. Love that. You just like throw them all back in. That's so easy to clean up. For someone that loves having a clean inventory, this is so cool. Okay, so I need one. So that will be the main power. It'll transfer to this. This will transfer to that, and then that will transfer to that. Cool. So they all should be powered. They all are going to be going the right direction. Put items in here, and then right after they come back on, that'll work. Then we'll pull them off. The problem is we need one first to be able to filter this. So I'm just going to not put any funnel there. And that should be it. Now we just need to get the stuff that goes in here. So this will just be a item there. So that's going to sit empty hand. There we go. Output to the bottom. Auto. This one will be output to the right, auto. Okay, that looks good. What do we're making? This, nope. I don't remember the item we're making. Chip, redstone chip. Can you favorite? F to favorite an item. It's not A or tab or anything in this one. So we need wires, and then we need the molten copper. Okay. So to get molten copper, oh, I didn't bring. Did I? Oh, they're here. Okay. We want to trying to figure out the easiest way for spinning right there. I think that's fine. Pump there. Or not. Why are you going that way? You suck. Oh, now you're gonna sit on the belt, are you? There we go. And that is gonna come out of a fluid tank. There, okay. And then I'll put a heater here, seared melter there. Now I gotta get around here. Toss it into there. Okay, Then I want a lever to make this automatically drain into there. Reverse this so it goes up in there. And I think we are good to go. We just need to get some of the wires, get the actual copper melting in here, which we can do easy. That's the only part in this, is I wish it wouldn't give you this many like stacks of blocks. I don't need that many. But you like put all in and you take like a stack out. There's no like, just give me half a stack or something. Okay. So we'll go ahead and melt. Where did our copper go? Oh, we turned it all into bronze, didn't we? Just gotta watch out for creepers. Where's my sword? Alright, so we'll get this hooked up to some water wheels, and I think we're gonna be good. And then grab copper and a lever. Yeah. That's probably fine. A lever, and we should also grab one of these tubes. Oh, and then the wires. How did we make the wire? Oh, we put it in a rolling machine, huh? And it's iron sheets. I don't want to do it with iron though. We should do it with copper. We have tons of copper. So again, rolling machine with copper sheets. Well, we've got 12 copper sheets, or yeah, 12 copper sheets there. Where's our rolling machine? There you are. I don't remember. Okay, that'll take a second. We just put a lever. I don't think that will affect any of those machines. Put our copper in here to start melting. And now we just need to hook it up. So let's dig down underneath. This is where we're going to take the main power right here. Yep. So shaft right here, going up. Can you switch to going up? Thank you. All right, then we'll do a gearbox. Okay, and that will go from big to small. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. And then hopefully there's room to put some water wheels right here. Probably don't need a ton. We're only moving a few belts and like 2 machines, so probably 3 is going to be overkill. But we'll try 3. Okay, now I need water. I brought everything but water. Wonderful. And we'll grab our copper wire on the way. Wandering trader. Give me 3 buckets, please. Oh, it won't be long. We'll get to the moon, we'll get brass, and then we don't have to worry about these water wheels ever again. Okay. Box those in. Perfect. Connect everything. Hopefully that's all going the right way. Put a light down here so we don't get any spawns. Well, there we go. Hey, why aren't you spinning? What did I do? Oh, this is a horizontal. I was like, what is going on? There we go. Okay, and I need a vertical there. Probably some encased as well. And then just some normal gearboxes. Okay. What did I say? Oh yeah, some chain drives. Iron nuggets. Okay, I think we're good. Ready to go. Let's get these redstone chips. Okay, you're gonna be vertical. Please spin the right way. Hey, they are. Nice and slow. Cool. Alright, then some encased train drives. Here and here. That ain't gonna work, is it? Okay, well, so much for train drives. Not gonna work in this place. We'll do just tons of gearboxes. I don't know. Oh, that's not gonna work. So it needs to go over, over, and down. Okay. Oh, this is such a waste. Okay, we're going back to the encase. Not there. There. Okay. Switch you. Because now I need to come down from there. Shaft. This is gonna be so janky. Okay. Now those are hooked up. Perfect. Now I just need to hook this this dude up, which should just be like that. Did you melt all my copper? Where did that all go? Oh, it's all in the on there? Yes. Okay. And it's sucking it up. Cool. Putting it in there. I only put 3 copper in there. Okay, I was like, I swear I put more copper in there. No, this is just 3. And that is ready. So I think we're good to go. I want to, before that happens, put that in there and lock it. There we go. So nothing else come out. All right, that should put it on here. Oh, again, switch to output. And then we'll go pour some copper on it. Is this moving half speed? Did I gear ratio it wrong? I think I did. We'll fix that. Because this is spinning so slow. Oh, we didn't put the wire on this thing's hand. Ah, dang it. Give me that back. I need to... Oh, no. Oh, no. I need to come in here. Stop auto output for a second. Lock it. There we go. Okay. And then it pounded it, and it's gone around once. Sometimes there's like a rendering issue where it doesn't show up. I think it's like when it's across a chunk boundary. I don't know. It happens with my kelp a lot when I was working on it. I was like, where's all the kelp? Put everything away. Not perfect, but that's pretty nice. Okay, so this is its second time around. Let's fix this stupid speed thing I did. Should be little to big. That's better. Stamped it. Okay. How many times is this thing gotta go around? 12? I think we can grab it here. Let's grab it as it goes by and see how far along it is. So right now it's a 12 out of 36. But that's gonna go. Let's get another one because remember we need to make 2 of them. We might as well make 2 at the same time. I'm gonna go sleep first. Oh, that stupid villager. Where are you? You need to die wherever you are. I think he's like in the wall somewhere. Yeah. So to get one of these, we need a polished rose quartz with gold on it. Okay. I don't think we have any. No. So we need a bunch of this. And sandpaper. And we just need to throw it right there. Cool. And you can see this is 888, but I could just click that and I'll just put a lever there or something so it always fills it up. And then we just throw this one in there too. Now they're both gonna go around. Oh, we ran out of copper. Okay. For that, let's get another one of these. Lock that. Output, auto output, down. Since we can only throw 3 in here at once. There we go. Boop, boop, stamp, stamp. Does this one have a % chance of failing? I really hate when that happens. No, this one doesn't have a failure chance. Like the this guy here has a 20% failure chance. And this is a little bit wasteful because there's so much like extra belt space, but it's just geographic space, right? It's not like it's wasting materials because the belt you can grow super long. Oh, one of them finished. Oh, no, come back, come back. Why is there an andesite casing here? There, we got it. So now we'll put that in there. We'll lock that. Auto input from the back. I guess we don't really need auto input because this thing will input. And that goes right there. Okay, so that will only pull out the full redstone chips. Otherwise, everything else will go around and around and around. How far are you? You are 21, almost done. So we pull out this chip. No quest reward? Oh, it did give it to us. Okay, there's just no reward for this quest. Nice. So yeah, come back next time. We're going to build this multi-block electrolyzer. And all this is going to do is make oxygen for us. It's like going to take water in and oxygen out. And that's going to fill our spacesuit. So we'll get oxygen from the electrolyzer. We'll put it in this oxygen loader block. Is this too hard to make? No, it's just a bunch of crafting. Okay. And then we make our spacesuit. How hard is this to make? Sturdy sheets, all right. That's not too bad. Sturdy sheets, we need to do a sequence with obsidian. Oh, really, it's just stamp. Okay, so we need to grind obsidian, stamp it twice. Cool. And then the other thing we need to do is get shimmer. Shimmer we can find if we get this compass, which is iron dropped on a normal compass. And that's going to point us to way to find the shimmer. Then we'll go grab a few buckets of it. And we need to make the moon portal by pouring a bucket of shimmer on moonstone, which I'm not sure where to get. I think we find it in the same place we find the shimmer. But then we are going to make 10. It'll give us 4 as reward. That will make enough to make a portal. We'll have our spacesuit. We'll have our portal. And then we have to open the portal with this guy, which again is shimmer, diamond, redstone chip, and flint steel. So that's why we make a second of these chips. And there it is. Pick up my thing, and we are good to go. Cool, guys. That was a fun build today. It all came together pretty well, nice and compact and automatic, other than the inputs. And yeah, make sure you come back next time, like the video, subscribe to my channel, comment below, and we'll see you next episode. Bye, guys.